Hello, my great Super 3. You're welcome to another exciting topic, always in practical life. And as you know, our topics in practical life are always practical related. So today you will be so busy with your hands. So I want you to get your sewing kits and your writing materials very handy. The topic for today is stages in making plain and open seams. You will be learning the stages to follow when making a plain and open seams. Okay, so let's take the first one, the plain seam. What are the different stages that must follow when making a plain seam? Now the first stage is that you must place the right side of the material facing each other and with the edges level. Then you pin and tack. Okay, so you pin and tack along the fitting line. The next, you have to remove the pins and machine just a little above or below the tacking, and then you remove the tackings and press open the seam. So that is so simple for plain seams. Okay, the next here is that of the French seam. So you will be learning the different stages in making the French seam. The French seams are often used for babies' garments, children's clothes, blouses, and underwear. So your French seam is not suitable for sewing fine materials, especially those that fray easily. So what are the different stages? The first stage is to place the wrong side of the material facing each other with the edges level, and then you pin and tack on the fitting line. So do not forget that the first is that you have to place the wrong sides of the materials facing each other with the edges levels, and the next is pin and tack on the fitting line, which you will see scrolling on the screen now. Yes, you pin and tack on the fitting line, but that is after you have placed the wrong side of the material facing each other with the edges level. So after doing that, you take the next step, which is pin and tack on the fitting line. Then you remove the pins and machines, and it is often 0.5 centimeter above the fitting line. So you just remove the pins and the machines in the fitting line. The next is you trim the seam allowance to less than 0.5 centimeter from the machine line. So you ensure that you trim the seam allowance to less than 0.5 centimeter from the machine line, and then you remove the tacking and press open the seam. Ensure you remove the tacking and press open the seam. Then the next, you turn over with the machine line at the edge and the right sides of the material facing each other. So you ensure you turn over with the machine line at the edge and the right sides of the material facing each other. And then you also tack along the fitting line, don't forget that. Here is, you ensure that the next step is to machine close to the tacking line. Use your machine very close to the tacking line. And then the width of the French seam, like I earlier said, the width of the French seam is usually 0.5 centimeter. 0.5 centimeter is the width of the French seam. If probably you're making a baby's garment, clothes, blouses, and underwear, the width of when you're using the French seam is usually 0.5 centimeter. And next, you press the seam to one side of the garment. On the screen now is a practical application to this topic. So using the sewing kit, you will be making the plain and the French seams using your sewing kit. And again, I would also like to reiterate that the French seams are often used for babies' garments and as well children's clothes, blouses, and underwears. And the seam is so strong as it has 2 rows of stitching. So don't forget that. I hope you had wonderful time learning about making the plain or the open seam and as well the French seam. Bye for now.